Hello guys, welcome back to another IELTS Begin Test feedback video. I'm Harshit and today we are gonna give some feedback to Oybek. I took his mock test a while ago and sorry for the delay, but anyhow, let's get started. Before that, let me know where you're from down in the comments. So let's get started. 007. I like this intro. Do you like it? And the candidate is Oybek. Candidate number 123. So let's get started. What is your full name?
Okay, my full name is Oybek Isokjonov, but you can call me just Oybek.
Okay, Oybek. Where are you from?
I'm from Uzbekistan, which is situated in the heart of Asia.
Okay, can you tell me a bit more about Uzbekistan?
Yes, sure. To be honest with you, my country is very beautiful. It's because there are many old cities like Hiva and Bukhara. So a lot of tourists visit my country every year.
Okay, with the tourist, I got some pronunciation issue. So Cambridge dictionary, let's go. And I already had recorded all of this, but audio wasn't recorded. So I'm redoing this one. So let's go. Sometimes technical issues make you lose a lot of time. So this is the word, okay.
Tourist.
So work on the pronunciation. Okay, that's amazing. Do you work or study?
What did you say?
So instead of what did you say, it's better to go with like, could you please repeat what you said? So it's better to be polite and use that magical word, please. Do you work or study?
Actually, I have been working as a security officer in the big.
So here he's saying everything word by word. I have been working as a security officer. That's not how we speak. Rather, we use connected speech. Okay, connected speech. I had Google all of this before, that is why it's showing up. So this is connected speech, basically, combining words together. Instead of saying want to, I want to, you can go with wanna, right? I gotta do that. So that is connected speech. So try to connect everything together if possible, and don't say everything word by word.
Factory, which
So he got issues with the word factory. He is stressing more on that R.
Factory.
Right.
Factory.
That is the correct
is
pronunciation.
which produces sport nutrition supplements.
Nutrition. If he's stressing again on that R, right? So
Nutrition.
this is the correct pronunciation. So please work on that.
Like protein, gelatin, and calcium. So I truly like working there. It's because I have a lot of time while
I
I'm
lost him in between. So we had some network issue while we were having the mock test.
working.
Okay, great. Now let's talk about handwriting. Okay, handwriting.
What?
So don't say what. It's kind of rude. Some people consider it like that way. I don't, because I know what people mean and people don't know about it, but I'm just telling you so that you won't repeat it again. Because being polite won't cost you a lot, right? It won't cost you anything. So try to be polite whenever you can and respect each other. Let's talk about handwriting. That is how you become civilized, right? Writing.
Okay.
Like.
So, do you prefer writing by hand or typing?
Back in the past, when I was a child, I deeply enjoyed writing, especially essays. But in this digital world, now
But world, he got a little pronunciation issue. Let's see, it's actually world, right?
World.
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 Nowadays, I prefer typing because it's much more convenient. You can.
Of course, it is convenient and it's fast. And once you get the hold of it, it becomes easy. Hold of it basically means like you know it more like that. Okay. So write it down. So let's do something from this time onwards. So whenever I use some new words, language or anything, no matter if it's new or something, type it down in the comments. Okay. Write it every new word that you learn from the candidate or me, right? So by that you'll learn new words. Try to do that. I know you are lazy. I know you are like that. But do it, man. You're learning, you're doing it for yourself.
Type anywhere you want, whenever you want. So yeah.
Do you have a beautiful or good handwriting?
I like this part, especially his expressions. That's good.
Actually, when I was people in my high school, I used to write
Used, as a used, right?
very beautifully, but uh, these years I can't write beautifully. I think my letter is much more bad rather than.
Much more bad. You won't say like that. Rather, you can say, I think my handwriting has worsened over time. So it doesn't look as beautiful as it used to be. So I don't really like it whenever I'm writing anything. It looks like a child is scribbling. So you can, express like that. So you learn something new that is scribble, scribble, essay, right? Uh, you show what is scribble. So this is a word. Okay.
Scribble.
Yeah.
The past.
Okay, fine. Now let's talk about the internet. Do you use the internet?
Internet?
Yes.
Don't ask like that. Internet.
Do you use the
Yes,
internet?
yes,
Yes, he got good intonation. Okay, I really appreciate that good intonation.
definitely. I'm a big fan of using the internet. It's because by using especially social media platforms, I can learn many things when I have free time.
He got little issues with his word stress and all, syllable stress, oral pronunciation. But okay, let's continue.
I do some research on science, especially endocrinology and neuroscience. It's
So
because
basically, he
I
likes learning about hormones and our nervous system, that is neuroscience, the study of neurons, nervous system, and all right.
have been engaging in
Engaged in. Engaged is more better rather than engaging in. Both are okay.
bodybuilding for
Okay.
Yankees.
He is really engaged in bodybuilding. I can say that he got big arms, right? Muscles, really small. Even it's not visible, right? Hmm. I used to, I used to be really obsessed over big muscles and all. Now I don't want big muscles. Rather, I try to get stronger. That's all. I only care about strength. More like that guy on, Instagram. What was his name? Uh, that dude is a Russian guy. He will come and say, "Can I clean here? Clean, clean here." Okay, so I forgot his name. Yeah, this dude, Anatoly. Right. So I I try to be more like him, not really like him. So this is what I try to do. His real name is Vladimir Smog. Smog. I'm not really. He's from Ukraine. Okay, so maybe some people know him. I thought he's Russian. He's Ukrainian. But he's a weightlifter, so he can lift a lot. It's because for bodybuilding or big muscles, we normally train for hypertrophy. Hypertrophy, right? Means that growth of muscles. That is what we call hypertrophy. But with strength, a different set of muscles are being used, and it's not just about your muscle. It's also about opening, reaching your nervous system's potential also. That is also the plus other factors, ligaments and all. So that difference is that is why sometimes some people will look really normal, maybe thin, more like a normal person, and they will be lifting heavy weights like 200 kgs and all, but they won't look like they lift that, right? And some people, especially with arm wrestling and all, so normally we do arm wrestling like this, we hold on like this, right? So they won't be having huge muscles, huge biceps. So here you got the bicep. So, but still they will be beating the opponent, even though the opponent is much huge or heavier than them. So there are a lot of factors involved. So enough of the bodybuilding or musculature class about muscles, physical education. Let's go to the feedback.
How often do you use?
By the way, when you do arm wrestling, okay, I know I stopped it, but still. So especially to the boys, I know when you're little, especially till 18 or till 24 or something, we'll be obsessed about being stronger and arm wrestling. But doing this arm wrestling, it's a risky move, right? Because our arms are used to that type of stress, that twisting type of stress actually, and there are chances of your arm getting broken. Okay, especially if it gets broken here in this area, you'll need to put on plates and all, you'll need to do surgery, and it can break here also in your elbow. So be careful when you do it, because you know I have seen it break in real life. I was really close. You know what I mean. Some of you must know what I mean. I'm not saying I did anything, but you know what I mean. So it's very dangerous when you do arm wrestling. So be very, very, very careful.
The internet?
Honestly, I use the internet every single day, at
Every single, like that touches more.
least 5 hours a day, because as I mentioned
When you're using it 5 hours a day, it's too much, man. And sometimes I used to do that. Now I don't use my phone that much.
before, I do some research about science, and I watch some interesting movies, like comedic movies. So yeah.
Okay, good answer, good answer. I like the details.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So do you think sometimes you get addicted to using the internet?
Yes, definitely. If my memory doesn't lie to me, approximately
If my memory doesn't like what is, if my memory serves me right, I think I use it approximately. I think that is what you wanted to say. Let me know if that's the thing that you wanted to say.
7 months ago, I was
What is months? It's months, right? 7 months ago. Oops.
Month.
Okay, work on your pronunciation. It's like this. Look, look, look. Be careful.
addicted in social media. Then I realized that
Realize that. So you got struggle with pronouncing words. Let's see. Realize. It's, you can use both the spelling.
Realized.
Okay.
Realized.
So this is the.
Realized.
it is a waste of time. So
But he's stressing. That's the part I like.
I decided to uninstall all of my social media platforms, such as Facebook and TikTok. Nowadays, I don't use all of them. I
Nowadays,
only use the internet just for
Okay.
education.
that's pretty good. What you're doing is amazing. Instead of using social media, you are educating yourself good. And here you can use something called doom scrolling. Okay, it basically means you will keep on scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. So you'll keep on spending hours and hours, maybe 5 to 10 hours a day. Normally teenagers do that. It's called doom scrolling. You're kind of getting addicted. That is how the apps are designed. I mean, you will do that because smart people are making you do it, even though you don't know about it.
Which is your favorite social media platform or app?
What did you say?
Which is your favorite social media app or platform?
Mm, as I mentioned before, approximately 7 months ago, I was
Again with months, he got pronunciation issue.
A big fan of Instagram because I used to scroll for approximately 7 months ago. I was a big fan of Instagram because I used to scroll through Instagram a lot, at least 4 hours a day. Now I don't use it because I think it is a waste of time. Instead,
Of course, Instagram is a waste of time. It is worthwhile if you are a marketer or if you're running a business and promoting yourself. In that case, Instagram is a good tool. Otherwise, it's not. You'll feel like you're connecting with people, this and that. But no, man, it's sucking the life out of you. Time is a part of your life and it's sucking away your time. Basically, it's sucking the life out of you. So don't use Instagram a lot. You can use it just to unwind after a long day, but not a lot. Maybe limit yourself to 20 minutes a day of Instagram.
I prefer reading non-fiction books in order to gain
So he's doing a pretty good job.
insightful ideas about self-improvement.
Okay, that's amazing. Your part one is over.
So far, so good. Answers were okay. I got issues with his fluency and pronunciation. Otherwise, the rest, okay.
Now let's move on.
Let's move on to part two. So this is the cue card I gave him. Describe a time when you saw a lot of plastic waste, or you can talk about it. It's a common question. So some students struggle with this part. So if you have some questions related to this question, you can ask me maybe personally. It's better that you ask me in the comments. Maybe I'll make a video because sometimes when you personally text me and it's kind of difficult to explain to everyone, right? So simply ask me, you can DM me. In that case, I'll simply post in the channel, not this YouTube channel, maybe Telegram. Okay, otherwise I'll create a video and post it here. So that's better. So whatever the questions you have, shoot them. Okay.
Describe a time when you saw a light. Can you start speaking now? You have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes and I'll let you know when to stop.
Can I start?
Yes.
First of all, I should mention that I'm the type of person who deeply dislikes seeing different kinds of garbage.
That is garbage. It sounds like cabbage. It's garbage, right?
Garbage.
Garbage.
Work on it, Oybek. Be careful. I got issues with your pronunciation. I might even give a 5 for your pronunciation, so be careful.
But
Not die, maybe the examiner. That's why you should be more careful.
um, I but to be honest with you, I see plastic waste besides the industrial zones every single day. It's because as I have been working as a security officer in the big factory. So I think many people put them down beside the industrial zones because after their work they enjoy drinking some sodas and they
So,
put them down
put them down, throw them away, or dump them. That is more clear, more good language, you said.
anywhere they want. And I think it is not good because in this modern world, we can
Modern.
see a lot of environmental issues like plastic waste and global global hot. So
What is global hot? It's global heat. Otherwise, you can simply talk about global warming or climate change. Okay?
I think human beings should pay special attention of waste culture.
What is waste culture? Waste culture. Special attention to waste disposal. Maybe that's what you meant. So this is waste disposal. Okay, but use the better word. Okay, otherwise fine.
Therefore, I think they should put waste for special places.
Or maybe waste in special places. In.
because it will be good they do like that. So yeah.
So here he's not really explaining, you know, that time. Rather, he's giving suggestions. That's what I feel like. Let's see.
And I think putting vests everywhere, it is ridiculous because
It's really what? I didn't get that.
we should keep our atmosphere for the younger generation.
Okay, thank you so much.
It's part 3 actually. I forgot to edit it. My bad. Oh my god.
All right, so do you use plastic items?
Don't do that. Form sentences.
Every single.
Do you use plastic items?
Yes, definitely. I use plastic items like bottles every single day because it is hot in my country. So in order to
It's hot.
hydrated, I purchase some sodas.
Okay, fine. What kind of plastic waste can often be seen in your country?
Can you repeat?
Yes. What kind of plastic waste can often be seen in your country?
As I mentioned before, I can see plastic waste like bottles everywhere because it is summer in my country and the vast majority of people buy soda and water in order to hydrate it. So they put them down everywhere. So
Hmm.
I'm not really satisfied with that answer. And I don't like that, so yeah, don't do that. I'm considering giving a 6 for lexical, not lexical, for, fluent, maybe a 5 for fluency and coherence. Let's see.
How can we use less plastic?
less plastic. From my personal point of view, the government should pay special attention for the manufacturing. Instead of producing bottles or plastic items, they should organize selling different kinds of, how can I say it?
How can I say? Don't do that. You are directly and indirectly telling the examiner, dear examiner, I don't know the word, I don't know the idea. Please give me a score. Don't do that.
Different kinds of things.
So basically, he's talking about different alternatives to plastic. Okay, so you can say, well, I think the government can do a lot, but mainly they should consider uh, uh, alternative materials that can be used instead of plastic, maybe something organic, because I think there is something called organic plastic or something that we make from plants. I have read about it in one of the articles. So I think the government can actually promote that more instead of using this normal plastic. So maybe that will help us save our planet. So I think this is much better, right? Go like that. Give me that more detail, otherwise I'll be like, it's so boring. So give me detail.
Okay. So what should the government do to reduce the use of plastic?
It's kind of the same question.
What the government? I think the government should organize
I don't like the sound. Don't make the sound.
building plants which produces different kinds of items to use.
That's not clear at all. Just simply kind of rephrase or paraphrase your previous answer. Okay. So sometimes, okay, not sometimes, rarely, maybe sometimes the examiner can ask you the same question in a different way or the same way. So try to give the answer in a different way with that kind of similar idea, but with more clarity. Okay, that is what you should do. Don't do like this.
Hmm. Okay, is there something the media can do to reduce plastic consumption?
What?
Is there
Do what?
something the media can do in order to reduce the use of plastic?
Uh, Objectively speaking, media, especially social media, plays a crucial role in our habits. So I think bloggers or influencers should um, give
His ideas or points are pretty good, but fluency is the issue.
information about healthy lifestyle and how we can reduce plastic consumption, then the vast majority of people can follow them. As a result, we can reduce this problem.
Mhm. Do you think it is
Okay.
possible to completely eliminate the use of plastic?
I don't think so. It's because, from my personal point of view, plastics are one part of our life.
One part of our life. I like that expression. It is true. It's a part of our life now. We use plastic all the time. Even this is plastic. Maybe the device you're watching this video on is plastic or part plastic. Let's continue.
So we can't completely reduce it, but we can avoid overconsumption.
Okay,
Overconsumption, good, good, good.
great. So do you think we'll use less plastic in the future?
In the near future, I think, yeah, I can use plastics
I can, okay, fine, but it's better to go with B because it's a general question, right?
much less rather than now, because when winter comes, I buy less bottles to hydrate. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, great, Oybek. Your test is over.
All right, so his test is over. I didn't have a lot of, struggle to correct him. Grammar was pretty solid, fine. My major issues are with his fluency and coherence and pronunciation. Okay, otherwise the rest is fine. I really like it. In between, we had some network trouble, some interruptions, but that's fine. It happens. Right. So now let's straightly go and talk about his band score. So, what shall we give him? For lexical resource, I can give him a 6 or a 7. I'm more thinking of a 6. 7 is also possible, so anyhow, the score will remain the same, the overall score. Okay. Now for grammar, definitely a 7. For pronunciation, a 6. I already mentioned why. For fluency and coherence, a 6. I can reduce it to a 5 also, but you deserve a 6. So your overall score is 6.5. Oybek, for now, your speaking score is a 6.5. You can reduce to a 6 if you don't speak more. So now what should you do to improve or get a 7 or 7.5? Try to speak more in part 3 and try to be more fluent, try to think less and separate the words or say every word by word, like today I am going to. Don't do like that. It sounds kind of, boring. Try to combine stuff together and try to be more fluent. So practice more and more. That will help you. And yes, of course, you got to work on your pronunciation. Pronunciation is very, very, very important. So please work on your pronunciation. Otherwise, the rest is fine. I like the words you use. Everything is topic related. You could maybe consider using idiomatic language, this and that. Otherwise, I like it. It's a 6 or a 7. Anyhow, even if you get a 6 or a 7, your overall score will be 6.5. I hope you like it. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this feedback video. If you did, let me know what you think and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, yes, we talked about everything, I believe. So, thank you so much. Okay, so before we wind up, if you're new here and wondering what's going on, I conduct mock tests on a weekly basis or whenever I get some time. So if you also want to participate, you can join my Telegram channel. Otherwise, simply text me on WhatsApp and change this, and we can schedule it. Okay. Other than these mock tests, I do provide classes, this course, that course, everything. So you can check it out. And if you are interested in enrolling, you can connect with me. That's all about this video. Thank you so much for watching and staying so far. And if you have watched so far, let me know what this is. I'm not really gonna show everything because I don't wanna give them, free promotion. But actually, this is a card, a membership card. So, I got long hair. Some people ask me about it, so I got to do hair spa this and that. So I got membership card, so it's that. So down in the comments, let me know what color it is. It is purple. Yeah, it's purple to show the premium feel, but nah, they don't really give that premium feel and all. But okay, so that's it. So thank you so much for staying so far. And this was really easy to correct and give feedback. So good. So if you have enjoyed this feedback video, consider sharing this video with others. Not consider, just share it with everyone so that we can grow more. Right, and comment down below if you haven't so far, and write down every word that you learned. If you have learned something new, just write it down below. Okay, do that. It's a must. All right. So bye bye. See you with another video and share it everywhere. Then only we can reach more people. And thank you so much for 900 plus subscribers. We just need 100 or so people to reach 1K. So let's reach the real soon. So see you with another video. Bye bye. Tata.